Who talks more, women or men?
Women love to talk. If they're talking in the Olympics, a man wouldn't stand a chance.
You may feel like you know the answer. You may feel like everybody knows the answer. You may even have heard that women talk specifically 3 times more than men.
You actually talk
I mean, we, on average, speak 20,000 words a day, compared to only 7,000 from a male.
Because when males talk,
Did
they
you
don't...
ever stop to think about why it is exactly we talk so much? Because we really talk a lot, don't you think?
Hi, my name is Eric Singer. I'm a dialect coach and I make videos about accents and language. So this statistic has been published over and over again in outlets from The Today Show to ABC News, USA Today, Cosmopolitan, CBS News, The Daily Mail. It originally comes from a 2006 book by Harvard neuroscientist Luann Brizendine, The Female Brain. Is it true? So she claimed that women speak an average of 20,000 words a day and men speak 7,000. But the source wasn't a study or a scientific paper, it was a self-help book. When linguist Mark Lieberman traced that book's claims back to their ultimate source, it turned out they originated in Christian right marriage advice from Focus on the Family founder James Dobson, among others. They appear to have made the statistics up out of thin air. Okay, so what about actual data? So first of all, this kind of thing is incredibly hard to measure at anything like an appropriate scale. There are way more differences between individuals than there are between men and women in general for things like this. The scale of intra-group variation is just vastly greater. Now, a meta-analysis of research on gender differences in verbal abilities found that they amounted to about 1/10 of one standard deviation, i.e. zip, nothing. And of course, the biggest differences in how many words people speak every day, by far, result from their circumstances. Do they live alone and work a data entry job from home, or are they chairing meetings all day long and schmoozing with clients after hours? I mean, think about how many different kinds of lives there are. That's a lot to attempt to control for. Now, all that said, there have been studies that measure who speaks more in various settings. So what do they say? Do women speak more than men? I mean, everybody knows they do, right? We wouldn't have all these different proverbs from all these different cultures if it weren't true. Nothing is so unnatural as a talkative man or a quiet woman. A woman's tongue has no bones. Wherever there are women, there's talking. And wherever there's geese, there's cackling. Where there are women and geese, there wants no noise. When both husband and wife wear pants, it is not difficult to tell them apart. He is the one who is listening. In Japanese kanji and traditional Chinese characters, this is woman, this is noisy. So what do the actual studies say? The widely held belief that women talk more than men is unsupported in the literature. The majority found either that men talked more than women, or that there was no difference between men and women. That's right. Despite what everybody thinks they know, despite all those headlines and all those proverbs, the idea that women talk more than men is a myth.